Alright people, we are back for some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. Today, just going to be going through some older ones that I did that I didn't record audio for and haven't uploaded them. I went through this whole thing of turning these two battles into music videos, but I used copyrighted like Scream by TFK and like some songs by Linkin Park, and like I like those guys, so I felt bad using their stuff without any. So I was like, okay, let's not go that far and use three music things in one video. So I'm like, okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and overdub and give you guys some actual commentary, post-com. So lead off with Apex Predator. I didn't get to show off the team, but you guys can see here: Psychic Surge, Grafii. We got it to work versus just Weavile sort of. This battle is going to be much tougher. This Donphan made me really want to get a Donphan after this, because I'm like, man, this thing is just, you know, even though it's average Tusk in the U tier, it's still very good. You can't deny the power of Donphan. It's always done good. Just makes me wish I had Ice type, and then I could Icicle Crash it and flinch it, because that's what happens every time I would use Donphan in BDSP. Either way, though. All business. Unfortunately, I just didn't really have too many good things for this Donphan on this team, unfortunately. I just did not build the team well enough. So, I was forced to go out into this just to try to not get EQ'd or anything. And at this point, I'm just trying to whittle this thing down and get off a good attack. Even then, I don't really have much else to go out into. So, just kind of waiting for this thing. Right now I'm grinding actually at the same time for some Terra Shards for my VGC team for Orlando. Going there tomorrow after work. It looks like I'm all out of grass Terra raids. I'll have to reset to the next day for some more. Good grief, that turn took forever, man. Alright, so Light's gonna go out into their own Slitherwing actually. A very interesting strategy. I guess I went for the booster energy booster close combat. It does a heck of a lot. You can't deny Slitherwing's power, man. So at this point they can obviously first impression me, and because I have my defenses lowered, I'm like, man, I know that they're going to do a heck of a lot, and they might be choice banded if they're not booster energy, so that could be bad for me. So I think it looks like I'm going to go out in a Tinkaton here, or maybe Fortress. Because if I go Fortress, then I can start rapid spinning away the rocks instead of my own. The thing is I just know I didn't want to lead off with Ticonderoga at first, because I knew that they were just going to have Donphan, and then they would just rapid spin away all my stuff and then EQ me and whittle me down before I ever whittled them down. Because my only attacking move is Gyro Ball, and Gyro Ball is not going to do squat deadly to a frickin' Donphan. So we eat up the first impression okay. But the thing is, we're just going to invite back in the Donphan once again. So, once again showcasing really that I need to spend more time building my teams. I'm sorry. I just like being able to go in and then put 6 random mons together. When someone asks for a... I don't go around actively seeking Wi-Fi battles. I did it, I guess, in the beginning, but nowadays I'm mainly breeding or playing Toontown, doing other stuff. If somebody says, and I'm feeling like it, they want a Wi-Fi battle, I'll be like, alright, and then as soon as they say that, I go on Scarlet and Violet, build a team, and then when I'm ready to go, and I try to do it fast because I don't want to leave them waiting. So, not a very good process for me in terms of team building. So, doesn't look like the raids reset. I don't get it. I skipped forward today. Okay. So like I said, in this situation it's kind of a lose-lose. I know that they're just going to rapid spin here. They actually go for a knockoff at first, because they know that if I try to get up spikes, then they can rapid spin them all the way later. Look at that. This is like 2%? 4 damage or something? I don't know. It's crazy. Absolutely insane, you know. So at this point, I'm like, well, I'm going to get up spikes. They actually are going, they're hardballing. They're going for EQ. They're obviously not doing much to me, but clearly they're doing more than I'm doing to them. And in the realm of Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles and the 20-minute timer, this whole stall war, you know, it's just not going to do too much for our... It's going to work out in their favor, and I'm going to get nothing. It's going to wear down the timer, unfortunately. So... not a very good situation for me. I don't have... They want to get rid of my rapid spinner, and they want to make sure that I can't set up any more hazards. So I don't know why I rapid spun there. Oh, I never got rid of the stealth box. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna lose my rapid spinner, I may as well get rid of that darn hazards at some point. So they might be going for rapid spin themselves. Really wish that I had a ghost type at this point. That would be nice. Thankfully, I don't know if I had Bramble Gas ready to go at the time of this battle. I certainly do now, and it's on my draft league team. So what are they going to do here? If I was them, I would definitely start rapid spinning away. I don't know about them, like I said. So I get up on a layer of spikes because I rapid spin. I'm faster now. And they're going to get up some more hazards. Like I said, they don't have to rapid spin until the fortress is gone. Once the fortress is gone, then they can do it no problemo. Oh, and of course I get an Alola Mola raid after I used up an ability capsule to get one with Regenerator on my own. If this thing is Regenerator, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though. So another EQ, and the fortress goes down. So let's see. At least they aren't in sturdy. But like, look at my team. What do I have to OHKO this thing? I have nothing. Absolutely nothing super effective versus them. That's really the problem with bringing two steel types. That was my bad. I just know that Tinkaton is at the top of the U tier, yet it's done absolutely squad diddly for me. I'm just saying. I don't know. What is Tinkaton supposed to do? I guess I need to make Tinkaton my stealth rocker is what I really need to do. Make Tinkaton the stealth rocker, put in Bramble Gas, you know, and then we'll be all good. So I'm like, alright, well, I need to at least try to get my strat going of the Psychic terrain at least. I know that Psychic isn't going to do anything. I really wish this thing still had Expanding Force. Would be doing so much more damage. Best I can do is try to Calm Mind. Oh no, don't tell me I went for the Dazzling Gleam. Did they have a Dark type on their team? I guess I was scouting for the Dark type. I should have Calm Minded into Psychicking then. So obviously they were going to rapid spin. They're going to take this opportunity. Now that my hazard setter is gone, they're going to get rid of the hazards. It's fair. So I don't know why I didn't Calm Mind there. I mean, it's not like Indeedee is that valuable. I could have afforded to lose it if I had to, because Grafaiai is my sweeper. So now I've wasted a turn. Now I'm finally starting to Calm Mind. Versus if I Calm Minded the first time, even after rapid spin, I'm still faster. I could have just gotten off two Psychics. One right now and then one before, and they would have been way stronger. They would have been A, Stab, B, boosted by Psychic Terrain, and C, +1 from the Calm Mind. So really, I'm in a bad position here. I'll go for the Dazzling Gleam a second time, folks. Look at how much more that did with just a +1 there. So, in short, the Donphan would have been gone, and my Indeedee would be alive if I would have just... I think the Psychic would have killed on the turn they went for Rocks if I would have just done that. What in the world is Alola Mola set up rain in this raid? This is crazy. Chiyu's still doing a lot though. That's fine. So Grafaiai comes in. Everybody talking about how don't use the Guardian Pokemon in the raids. Well, guess what? If you solo the Mons, if any other Pokemon die in the raid, it doesn't count against the timer, so it doesn't matter. So it's good for soloing. So at this point, I obviously don't want to be weak to ground here. So I'm going to try to get rid of that just to ensure that this Slash kills, because I haven't gotten a chance to set up an SD. I'm doubtful that Slash would kill just off the bat. Oh wait, I went for SD, my bad, I didn't even see that. Yeah, I went for SD because I knew that T-Tar was coming in, and I wanted to be able to live this hit, so that's why I teared, my bad. Didn't see that, like I said, I'm doing these raids. So for sure the Slash is going to kill. Now it's very unfortunate that this thing's best move is 70 base power and really counts on you being able to crit. Very unfortunate for Grafaiai. The thing that I learned, I think, after this is I'm probably going to run maybe... Honestly, what I could do is I could run... Forget Slash. I could run Terra Blast Fighting, Poison, Knockoff. At +2, I mean, there's not much that can live all three of those attacks, honestly. Because the ghost types still get beaten, the dark types still get beaten, fairy types get beaten, everything else in between. I think that's the set. Really, why are you running Slash? Honestly, this is just kind of a consequence of me not having put any Terra Shards into it. I honestly think I can do that right now. I might do that right after this Ice Cube raid. I'll make my Grafai Terra Fighting, because I don't think I really need it for anything else at the moment. Terra Grass is going on to my Armor Rouge. I guess I can talk about it because I doubt that not that many people are going to be playing VGC. So my team for Orlando is going to be a Trick Room team with Indeedee Armor Rouge standard set, and then we also got, well, for Series 2, my Paradox Mons are Iron Hands, and that's the only Paradox Mon I have, right? I had some of the, I had Flutterman, but I took it off. So we got Iron Hands, and then I'm running Amoonguss for Spore and for Rage Powder and all that. And Pollen Puff is clean. I'm not sure if people are running Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff has come clean, being able to heal up my mons because they're very bulky, but they don't have recovery moves, but Amoonguss can be their recovery. And in addition to that, I then have Garganackle for the Salt Cure and the Body Press and all that. Can also Wide Guard, which is clean. And what's the last mon? It's King Gambit, that's right, flying type King Gambit. I've seen a lot of fairy type King Gambits, but I like flying just because my team is kind of weak to ground. So for the Garchomp encounters, it's pretty good. So Tinkaton's here. Obviously my Grafai was not going to kill this T-Tar. That's why I want to make it terrifying, just for T-Tar. So Tritium's in. And this is the play where I kind of just, I literally, when I knew it was going to happen in my head, I had flashbacks to back, I think, when Caddy versus Danger Dave, one of those battles, I think that was it, and Caddy missed a play rough, or someone missed a play rough, either way, on the Scrafty, and then they died. Yeah, I think Mimikyu missed on the Scrafty or something like that. So we missed the play rough. I could have just gone for the Gigaton Hammer, but I wanted to save it for the next turn, obviously. I thought it'd be overkill. So, literally, you can see me. As soon as I saw that, I dropped my Joy-Cons. I was like, what the world? And I was just questioning everything at this point. It's okay, though. It's all good now. It's Pokemon. These things happen. Like I said, I did not lose to that play rough miss. I lost to lack of team building. And at this point, I really just go on a rampage here. I literally press double edge. I'm not even thinking at this point. I'm just spamming. I think I was cleaning the kitchen or something to it. Or doing something in the kitchen. So I was just spamming double edge at this point, folks. If I would have locked myself into close combat, I would have given myself a better chance, I think. Because I think they have something that resists. Well, then again, they also have the Slitherwing. At this point, I'm not even focused on any of that. I'm just spamming double edge, reckless double edge, and hope for the best. Yep, so let's get this, I think we should go get Grafai. Which one is it? This one. Let's make this thing Terra Fighting. Let's check out how many Terra Shards I got. Yep, Lucario comes in, that thing's obviously going to resist. Couldn't come out otherwise. And it's going to set up an SD and just E-Speed sweep me. That's okay, though. I only got 2 months left anyways, right? Double Edge still does a heck of a lot. You can't deny the power. I feel like close combat would have, well, I don't know, it would have been reckless or stab. So at the moment, I have 175 Terra Shards. Yeah, we're good. We can do 3 of the mods. I probably would have had more if I would have seriously done Cinderace, but only at 29 Grass Terra Shards. That's okay though. I'm also making Garganackle Terra Ghost. I've seen a lot of Terra Poison. I'm not sure why. My team is already kind of weak to ground, so I don't want to add another ground type weak Terra. So they're going to start spamming Terra Normal E-Speed. Well, I think I can make... Let me check this out real quick. How many Terra Normal Shards do I have? 56. I might make Lucario Terra Normal as well. We might as well do that as well. Because I just trained up a Lucario. I need to get these guys the right nature, though. It doesn't seem like I made them the right nature. So, we'll make Lucario Terra Normal and Grafai Terra Fighting real quick. Let me just save, because sometimes when you do a lot of stuff, anytime I go into the bakery to get the egg power, I always save right before, even though I have autosave on, just because I know that it's going to half the time. There's some glitch where if you've gone too long and you either you do something that, I don't know, uses up or makes it change the scenery or something, and it's been going for too long, I don't know if it doesn't have enough RAM or whatever, I don't know. It just, the game just quits and software has to restart. And then it's fine. You know, there's no problem with the game. It's just anytime you go into a building or open up your boxes or go into a terror raid, sometimes after you've been playing too long it happens. It's all good. So this Donphan just eternally, the Donphan never dies, folks. So I think I really need to start bringing Weavile. Even then, I'm not even sure if Weavile would kill it. Wouldn't kill it, definitely flinch it. It's sturdy. Could always go for that strat. Need to get some more. Alright, let's do fighting. And then it's kind of the, well, that's crazy. I worked out it's the opposite. I'm giving the normal type fighting and the fighting type normal. Yes, change Augustine's type. So their own Star Raptor is going to come in, and at this point I'm going to like, alright, I'm not going to run, I'm going to give them the satisfaction. I click EQ versus a flying type. That's pretty insane on my part. Not to worry though, folks. We do have another battle, this time versus Icy Dude. So, GG's to Light, and then let's get into this next battle right here. So here, ooh, using the nice and powerful Cinderace. So I have two Cinderace sets. This one is Camilla Brait is the Choice Band one in Sun. And unfortunately, oh, this darn low kicks, man. Look at my team and look at low kicks. First impression, hat, done. Great Tusk doesn't resist, obviously. The Amoonguss O-Code. Rotom Wash, 2 KO'd. Cinderace, not a resist. I mean, there are no resist. What am I saying? You know what I mean? Alright. This is great. Get my Terra Shards done. I don't think that I ever made these guys the right nature, so I might as well do this too. Go through my... I made 5 new Umons, and I EV trained them, and I think I got them the movesets and everything. I just never... Well, I need to put Terra Blast on this thing. Thankfully, they're handing out Terra Blast teams like there's no tomorrow, so... And they're easy to craft. So, lead Famine in order to get up the Sun, obviously. I'm going to get up my rocks. They go for Earth Power, and right off the bat, I'm like, oh snap. Very bad play on my part. I thought, man, I don't know. Just the Glimmora is not a very good lead. Versus my team, it just gets wrecked. It's just going to either Sludge Wave. I guess I should have gone on the Rotom. Very rarely would they ever run Energy Ball. At this point, it looks like I'm going to go Rotom. Don't tell me that they run Energy Ball too. Sometimes they do, you know, for those darn water types. Let's see what they do. If I were them, I would Mortal Spin, though. I think that's what they did. They're going to poison me. Yeah. So, folks, I think in this situation, if I really thought about it more, I would have led Rotom. Rotom is the universal lead. I don't know why I didn't think about just doing that. Very big misplay on my part, like I said. So, Rotom's poisoned, and now I'm like, okay, I don't want to get the hazards, obviously. And they're going to read me like a book here, I feel like. Yup, Sludge Wave, there you go, because they're running Mortal Spin, Earth Power, Sludge Wave. They got to have rocks. So I didn't even think about the fact that, oh, they're probably going to hit me with a Sludge Wave. I thought, oh, they must only have one attacking move. But no, they got to run Sludge Wave too, folks. They're not going to get walled by flying types and levitators. So I'm just in, I've collected, what, Stealth Rocks, and they've Mortal Spin them away? I've gotten nothing out of this match so far. I'll go spin forever. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this will help. So now what do? They're going to get up the rocks. I'm like, okay. Nope, they're going to go for an Earth Power, and it's going to do a decent chunk. I could have just got out of this, man. Good grief. Because this thing could Rapid Spin either way. I was so afraid of the rocks for the Cinderace, I just completely lost all sight of the whole battle. Like I said, these two battles, not my best show of work here, but we're going through and we're trying to learn from our mistakes, and I'm definitely picking up on all the mistakes that I made. In the moment, man, I make so many mistakes, it's crazy. It's always good to go back and watch. So EQ this thing. I am photosynthesis boosted at least. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know if I should run Great Tusk or not on my VGC team. The thing is, it's a Trick Room team. But then again, it would be faster than some of the other ones. It's real bulky too. Maybe I should put it over Garganacl. Now I'm questioning it. If I should put it on. Boost your energy. Because if it doesn't have to, can I Ice Spinner, Close Combat, Knock Off? Oh, Headlong Rush. That's right. I could run Headlong Rush. Even though you know what, that might be play. I'm kind of double thinking here. I do like Wide Guard though, and I do like Salt Cure. So Close Combat's obviously going to do a heck of a lot. But they're going to Rapid Spin though and take me out. And then now they're super fast, unfortunately for me. Lucario, where did you go? Here, right? Oh, we need to change your... So what were the 5? It was Lucario, the Water Buffalo. Oh, it was Killiquat. Killiquat was good. I think that was already 10 when I bred it. And so, looks like I'm trying to go out and Calibrate here. I need something fast. Unfortunately, I don't really have much fast. Like, literally, I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, well, Rotom hopefully can at least wall it. Very unfortunate that I've given them a boost here. So, Close Combat. My physically defensive Rotom's coming through for me. They've gotten some drops, so... We do connect the Hydro Pump, so that it is able to at least take the Elephant out, but there's still a lot more. Oh jeez, man, why is my... Okay, my Don... I do want my Donphan behind because it's max attack HP. Alright, cool. Bramblegast is good. What was the other ones? Am I really gonna have to go through all of you to find out? They send out low kicks, and low kicks, man, this thing is just gonna first impression everything. Because here's the thing, folks, I'm down in sacks. They can just keep coming in. Whatever comes in that I send out to take care of this low kicks, they're life form too, so they can just sucker punch if anything. So whatever I send out, they're just gonna switch it out and then bring it back in. That's the real problem here. I mean, Hot Wings is good. Didn't breed any of those. I must have been breeding some Oregon things. Is that what I bred? We need to fix up Heracross. So they're obviously going to withdraw and then go out into something that can take a hit. Weirdo, yeah. The freaking Glimmora, what do you know? So I go for U-turn, gonna get up the Toxic Spike, so I figured they're at least gonna switch it out, and a U-turn probably would have killed anyways. I figured I run Choice Band on this thing because of the Libero nerf. Very unfortunate, but you gotta weigh the pros and cons, because at least now we can use Greninja and Cinderace and have absolutely no fear of them being banned. I don't think we're ever gonna have to fear that again. Where did I put these Pokemon, man? What were the other 5 I bred? This is crazy. I can't find them. I don't think I made anything for VGC. So, just sacking this thing off, man. This is just sad. Like I said, folks, I gotta build some better teams. I was trying to use the Cinderace. Like, you can tell how old this battle is based on the fact that I'm trying to use Cinderace here and not even trying to use I know that it's speedy Pokemon that I raised up. I want to say, you know what, I'm pretty sure it must have been Poltegeist and Killiquattrel that I trained up. And they were already timid, so I just left them. So I think we just have to change these 3. Oh, we can also check, yep, because they aren't hyper trained. I should have looked at that first. Killiquattrel's not hyper trained at all. They're just missing one because I bred them, but you know, sometimes I'm lazy and I don't go for the 5 IVs. So they're gonna get up some rocks for my Cinderace, obviously. And at least this thing, geez, I'm not even loaded Dice Seed Bomb. Why am I running on this thing, man? That's crazy. I mean, not even loaded Dice Bullet Seed. That's a fun set. So right now the low kicks can easily, I mean, this first impression to this thing is going to do about 1,000,000,000%, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just the facts. There's no way I live this thing. Can't Sucker Punch them, they're +2 priority, they're easily going to take care of it. Let's see if I have some mints that I can just use and not have to spend. I do have 300,000 after selling some stuff for upgrades. So let's see. Do I have any Jolly? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to need 3 Jolly mints. So there's the Bitter Blade. They didn't even go low kicks. They wanted to get some Scarlet action. I can respect it. I can respect it wanting to show off some of your other Pokemon. Plus, obviously boosted by Sun. We got into Camilla, the once well trained. Gonna be poison now. And I think here, because their sash is still intact. Why didn't I go for Sucker Punch? Did I not Sucker Punch them? That's crazy. I didn't even do that. I could have at least gotten rid of that. I guess I thought they'd SD and I didn't want them to SD up. So, once again, big misplays on my part. Overall, these 2 battles, I mean, there's big misplays. Wish I would have recorded the audio. But then again, it probably would have just been me just sulking like I am now. At least I'm also doing prep for the Pokemon, so I'm not fully down in the dumps. So the Pyro Ball, that does so much. Okay, it was Terra, Choice Band, and in the Sun. So at least we got to show off how powerful it is. It would have killed a fully resisted hit. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. There's the CC. And at this point, I'm either going to die to Poison or I'm going to die to Shadow Sneak. Because they are +2 now. Oh, I can't even Sucker Punch because I'm Choice Band. Let's buy 3 of these mints and then we're going to head over. I'm pretty sure I got enough bottle caps from raids. They hand out pretty easy. So much easier to get these things. I know I've already talked about it, but when you had to frickin' grind up and wait a whole month or something to get a couple bottle caps in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, at least they had a glitch where you could exploit the date in the Pokepelago. That's why for a while I was getting level 100 Mons and training up all my Mons easily. I think I was even EV training that way, maybe. Just kept on resetting the date. And that, you do 2 things at once. You level up your Mons and then you get more stuff for the shards for bottle caps. So, only thing left is Latina Hips, and I'm pretty sure it's going to die to rocks. So yeah, this team tried to do too much and got absolutely none of it done. Quite unfortunate for the team. So that's going to be GG's to Icy Dude. You know what though, I'll take my losses in stride because we're going to learn from this and I'm going to sit down. I need to do what I did before in Sun and Moon, in Sword and Shield, and just have 5 teams in each tier ready to go. And you just came out today, so going to start doing that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.